still doesn't feel quite real. And I go, ooh, gimme. Ta-da! Have I made a mistake? Is this not the career for me? Hi guys, Hannah here. Welcome to my video and to my channel. In case you didn't know, I'm heading back to uni this year. Very exciting, very nerve-wracking. I'm doing the Master of Speech Pathology at Griffith University. We've got our O week in less than a week now, and I'm so nervous, I'm so excited. It's a mandatory O week. There's so much to do. I am also filming a moving vlog at the same time as this. So I've got to move. I've of course got some like supplies and things I need to buy, but there's also already like online learning modules to do. I also want to revise some of the linguistic stuff that I learned while I was at Macquarie Uni last year, but we're going to start with something exciting. I made an order with JB Hi-Fi, a click and collect, literally like 10 minutes ago, and they've already sent me a message saying it's ready to pick up, so that's kind of impeccable. I'm gonna go pick up that order. I'll show you some exciting. I made some big exciting purchases, so I'll show you what I got. We're gonna go on this journey together. I am, as I said, very nervous to return to uni, but I think it's gonna be really rewarding, so you're coming on this journey with me. Let's go pick up my order. I might buy some notebooks and stuff while I'm out as well, but let's get going. I almost forgot. We gotta do a fit check. It's pretty much head to toe Ali, if I'm honest. Got this little tie top from Ali. I'm wearing a little crop under it from Rockwear. These shorts are new and I love them so much because they got a little bow embroidered on the back. I'm actually obsessed with them. They're so cute. And then the bow is also from Ali, and I've got my Fila pink runners on as well. Are you ready for my mini haul? Ta-da! These are the things I got from JB Hi-Fi. I'm so excited. First, I'll do the boring thing first. This is a portable charger that I can use with my laptop. I'm using a 2017 MacBook right now, which is serving me really well. It does everything I need it to do. The battery just runs out pretty quick, and I've had the battery replaced multiple times. I think it's just that the laptop itself is taking a lot of energy to run because it's getting old. I don't know. I know nothing about computers, but I very much considered getting a new MacBook, but that's gonna set me back at least like 1,500, and I'm not ready for that, especially because I was looking at the MacBook Air, and there's supposed to be a new MacBook Air that's gonna be announced early this year, so I don't really want to spend a bunch of money on a product that is very soon gonna be an old version. I'd rather just keep using what I'm using right now. I'll probably upgrade maybe next year, or maybe it'll be a little graduation present for me, I don't know. But I got this portable charger. It is the Signet 25K laptop power bank and stand. I can't guarantee that I'll always be sat next to a PowerPoint, and I know the charge that I've got on my MacBook right now is not gonna last me a full uni day. I'll give this a shot. It can also charge my phone, so that's gonna be handy as well. If I haven't told you guys yet, I am gonna be commuting an hour and a half to the Gold Coast. I really don't want to be caught out without power, so that's a win in my books. And then, speaking of books, I got myself a Kobo. I'm so excited. I got the Kobo Clara Black and White. Again, I got this because I will be commuting a long way, and I love reading, as we know, but I wanted to find something a little bit more portable for my books, because I can bring my physical books, but I do read some like chunky fantasy books, and those are going to be really heavy to cart around on my commute and all of that. So I got a Kobo, and the reason I got a Kobo over a Kindle is that the Kobo connects to my library, so I can read books through my library digitally for free. There's like an upfront investment to get the Kobo, and then it ends up being cheaper than if I got a Kindle because I don't have to pay for the books themselves, assuming that they're in my library. I also have done a little bit of library collecting. I've joined so many different libraries, pretty much every library in Queensland I've joined. I've joined some in New South Wales while I was living in Sydney. So I've got a pretty broad range that I can read through Libby. Did I need it? No. Do I think it's gonna make my life so much easier? Yes. And then I also just got some notebooks. I got 3 notebooks because I've got 3 units this semester. These are just the real basic $1 from Kmart. We love. They're not super cute, but you know what? They're gonna get the job done. It's also kind of hard for me to tell right now what I should be buying in terms of like stationery and stuff like that, because a lot of my stationery is actually being shipped up from Sydney because, as I mentioned, I'm moving. When I moved back up to Brisbane from Sydney, I only brought what I could fit in my car. It wasn't everything, it was just like the basic stuff. The rest of my stuff, including all my like desk and stationery and craft stuff, all of that, is all still in Sydney in boxes waiting to move up here. I also ducked into Officeworks to try some desk chairs because I also need a new desk chair, and I thought I found the one. I was so happy. I was like, this is so comfortable, it's so cheap. And then I read the reviews and apparently the chair gives out within like 6 months. And that made me really sad. Okay, and time skip. I have moved. I'm in a completely different apartment. It is Sunday the 23rd of February and I technically start uni tomorrow. It's O week, but it's like a compulsory O week and I've already got my first placement and everything, so stress. Moving took longer than anticipated and was a more complicated experience than I anticipated. I'm vlogging that too. I don't know if that'll be up before or after this vlog, but yeah, so I haven't done quite as much prep as I thought I would do. So right now I'm just going through and doing any like modules that are just part of the university. There's like a respect module and all this sort of stuff that we've got to do as just part of the uni. Then there's also like health specific modules that we have to do to like set up as like part of orientation and all of that. So I'm just going to go through and do those modules now. Some of them I've already done, but I just want to go through and make sure it's all good. And there was a new one that was sent to us the other day. So, and then I've got to go to Officeworks because my placement has sent me a form that they need me to sign and scan to send back to them. So I don't have a printer right now because it is still in Sydney. So I'm gonna have to go to Officeworks, print out the form, sign it, then scan it, send it off to this placement. I do also need a witness for that form, so my dad is also printing it and signing it on his end and then scanning it to me so that I can print it and sign it. It's all so messy. It would be so much easier if I had a printer myself. Oh, and he's literally just done it. King. I am also getting a delivery today. I'm getting a delivery from IKEA, some bookshelves to go in this little corner here, which I'm very excited about. I don't know if I will have time to build them today. I might build one today. I'm getting 2. I might build one of them, I don't know, but I think the focus has got to be on uni today because I've been just doing so much moving stuff recently and it's been really, really chaotic. I'm gonna do these modules, I'm gonna do that printing, I'm gonna get some groceries and do some meal prep. We're being super, super basic, nothing creative because I don't have the brain power for that right now. The fact that I'm already so frazzled before uni's starting, it's a bad sign. I have a feeling this is about to become one of my most common camera angles, so I hope you like it. I called in Officeworks, did my printing, tick, tick, tick. I picked up my groceries, they forgot my mince and my parmesan, which I was planning on making spaghetti bolognese, so can't really do that without the mince especially, which is actually fine because the uni does like a $10 voucher, I think, for the first day of O week. So I'll get a little discount. I'll buy some lunch tomorrow at uni. I'll get a little discount for it. And then Tuesday I should be at home so I can figure myself out on Tuesday. That's fine. Guys, you should have seen the panic that I just went through just then. My camera battery was running out, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll go swap over the battery, put this one on charge. I could not, for the life of me, find my charger with my other battery in it. And I'm pulling open every drawer, I'm opening every cupboard, I'm freaking out, I'm saying, okay, it's gotta be in a box somewhere, I'm sure I've seen it, I'm like freaking out, it's nowhere to be found. Next thing you know, it is sitting on my kitchen counter, plugged in, fully charged, ready to go. It was just such an unnecessary panic and I have so much adrenaline running through me right now. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to pack my bag. This is my backpack. I just got it from Kmart about a year ago. I will always opt for a backpack over like a tote bag or something because it's better for your back, it's better for your shoulders, it's more comfortable. Get a cute one and you'll be fine. My laptop is heavy. I'm going to be carrying around books as well, so I see no point putting myself through pain carrying a tote bag when I can have a cute little backpack instead. And I've got 2 keychains on this backpack. I've got a little star that I think I got from Daiso ages ago, and then I've got a little Eiffel Tower that was from a co-worker, went to Paris and brought this back for everyone, which is cute. So yeah, let's get to packing. They gave us some paperwork to print out and told us to bring along, so I'm gonna pack that first. I'll put my laptop bag in there because I am using my laptop and I will use my laptop this afternoon, so I'm gonna just put my laptop bag in there so we can get an idea. I will also be bringing a little notebook with me. This is not gonna be for any of my subjects in particular. I just like to bring a spare scribble book so that if there's like any notes, any like general like if there's a date I need to take note of or things like that, it's good to just have paper to scribble on at any time. So I'm gonna pop that in there. Then of course my Kobo, I love her. Then I'm gonna bring the portable charger that I bought at the start of this video. My little pencil case, I'm just using this plastic one. I think it's from Kmart. I've got a cute little fabric one coming, but this will do the job for now. This is a $7 treasure that I found from TK Maxx. It gets the job done. Honestly, I bought it because it was cheap. I'm gonna fill this up in the morning, put some little snacks in there because as I said, I'll be buying lunch. But I'm just gonna pop it in there as a placeholder. And then also my water bottle, I'll pop it in there for now so that I know how much space I've got. And then next, I'm just gonna pop in some essentials, starting with an umbrella. I swear Brisbane is the new Melbourne. Like, it is so unpredictable sometimes, and the Gold Coast is in that boat too. So I think it's just really important to carry an umbrella with you all the time, just in case. Some sunglasses, my headphones, a little lip balm, my wallet, a hair tie and some bobby pins, my lanyard with my student ID. I've got a little self-care emergency pack here that has a hand sanitizer, a lip balm, a nail file, some Panadol, a tampon. So I'm just gonna take that, put that in there. We'll pack some tissues and a little detangler because I cannot concentrate if my hair is driving me crazy. So unfortunately, this may be an essential for me. And that is everything. So now that I know what I'll be carrying, my next question is, what will I be wearing? I have got no idea. Let's go figure it out. I would love to do a basic like jeans situation, but it is going to be 28 degrees. And I do worry that I will be sweating my booty off. So potentially jean shorts. I have got these cutie patootie jean shorts, which I think I might have been wearing the first day of this video. The first day of school, I have to assert my dominance as the cutie patootie. So what I would love to wear is this dress. I haven't worn it yet. It's brand new and I love it so much. It's like this cream and pink floral. It's got this like, it's kind of like a corset top, not really a corset top, but it kind of gives that vibe. It's got little ruffles at the top. It's got a like lace up back. It's got pockets. You cannot convince me this isn't the perfect dress. My issue is I don't know if this is first day of uni vibes. And I know this is a bit silly, but it doesn't go with my backpack. And first day of uni, I need to look impeccable. A few weeks in, we can start bringing out the clashing outfit with the backpacks, but not on the first day. Not on the first day. We could do one of my personal favorite combos, a midi white skirt with a cute top. I think we're gonna be basing the outfit on either these shorts or this skirt. So let's see if any tops are calling to me, see what works. This is potentially my favorite top right now. It's just so cute. It's got this cute scalloped edge, a little bow, puff sleeves, the pastel pink. It's gorgeous. She's very cute. I also know she I actually think she would look really cute with both of these options. And then the second top we've got is pretty similar in color, but it's just this cute little crop that has the Bratz symbol in rhinestones. She's fun, very Y2K. I think this is calling to me a little bit more. Okay, this is option number 1. It is literally just a top and a pair of shorts. I do love the little butt bows. I think it's cute and it would be very summer appropriate. I just don't know if it's quite the tone I want to set for the rest of my time at uni. Let's try it with the skirt. Definitely giving princess vibes. And actually, believe it or not, this would be better for if I'm walking and getting sweaty, because I can wear shorts underneath it that are a little bit longer that will stop the chub rub, so that's a bonus. I just wanted to put my hair down to see what it would look like, and oh my god, she bandy. I used a new conditioner last night, the I Want Body conditioner by 11, and I wonder if that's playing a part in why my hair is so bendy after sitting in that claw clip, because it's not usually this bad. I think I'm feeling more inspired by this than I am by the shorts. I'll save the shorts for a little bit later in the week. Major first day of school vibes. I kind of like that we've got a little gradient thing going on. We've got like the dark pink, the pale pink, and then the white. I like the little gradient we've got going on. I gotta set the tone as the cute, pink, educated princess. So that's exactly what we're going for, I think. Oh, that's embarrassing. Hannah, zip up her bag. It actually still doesn't feel quite real that I'm like starting uni tomorrow. Like I'm embarking on a 2-year journey tomorrow. That's crazy. I'm also really nervous because I've only heard very intense things about doing a Master of Speech Pathology. I've heard it's very full on. So I'm kind of bracing myself for the next 2 years of chaos. But you know, as long as the chaos is this cute, I think we'll be fine. And we are home. What a massive day. I will admit I did fall asleep on the train on the way home. But I honestly think that has more to do with the fact that it's been like a week since I've had a proper sleep because of all the craziness that's going on in my life right now. So I thought I'd give you a little overview of what the day looked like. I left home at 6:30 this morning so that I would get to campus at 8 because we were requested to arrive at 8:15 for an 8:30 start. So of course I had to allow some leeway time in case I got horribly lost. So I got to campus at 8 o'clock, found the room, sat down on a table, had a little chat with the people sitting at my table. They were absolutely lovely. That is a big thing. Everyone that I met and I spoke to was absolutely delightful. So it seems like we've got some very, very kind people in the course. Oh, we've got like 40 people in our cohort, and only one man. Just the one. That is pretty common with speech pathology. It's a very female dominated industry. So then we started having the orientation talks. We had a few different lecturers, course convener, program director, placement coordinator. We had a few different people who like talked us through who they were and how the course will run. We played a little get to know you game. We had to tell each other our like naming story, and we each got $10 tokens. So when we got lunch, we got $10 off, which was cool. I got some goodie bags. I'll give you a little O-week haul. They were giving out these free tote bags as part of the student guild. It's actually a really good quality tote bag, so slay for that. In this one was a little calendar. Well, it's not really little, is it? It's quite big. There's this big old academic calendar. They also gave us a notebook. This is actually a really good quality notebook. My only issue is that I'm left-handed, so spiral notebooks can be really uncomfortable for me to write in, but we'll see. We'll see. I did have someone suggest to me today that I could use it upside down, which I had never considered before. Although now that I'm looking at it, I actually don't think it would be more convenient to do it upside down. And then we got a little cutlery set, a little wooden cutlery set. Honestly, this I'm pretty excited about. And then lucky last in here, we got a little voucher booklet, which this is the main reason I wanted to get the bag. Heck yeah, free stuff. discounted stuff. Very excited to have a look at what's in there. And then we were kind of walking around all the stalls, and I just saw this red notebook and I was like, oh, that looks cute. I love notebooks. I didn't realize it has a big old Vodafone thing on the front. So I don't know if I will be using this notebook, but it was free and it is a nice notebook. Just don't love the Vodafone. Maybe if I could put stickers on the front. Problem solved. And then I also got a little pop socket from Vodafone. I get excited when I see free stuff, okay? Do I need any of this? No. And then I also called in at the Hi Smile stall. Unfortunately, so me and the people I was with called into this stall twice because someone told us that they had really good stuff and we were like, oh my gosh, free toothpaste? You're kidding. So we go over and they say they've run out of stock, but they're getting they're getting restocked in like 15 minutes, and we're like, it's the end of lunch. We have to go back to our session. So then we've got like a little afternoon tea break, and I'm like, I'm gonna go see if they've still got stock at Hi Smile, if anyone wants to join me. So 4 of us go, and they don't have anything left, but they say, oh, we've got this one tote bag that's got some lip balms in it. And everyone was like, Hannah, you can take that. I was like, okay, thank you. So yes, I got a tote bag. I also got 2 sample toothpastes. Can't say sample toothpaste is ever something that I've considered, but that's fun. I got one in glazed donut and pineapple. And then I got 2 lip balms. These are actually gonna be pretty good. One is gummy bear, which kind of seems like it could be disgusting, and salted caramel. So I think this one will be good, but hopefully they'll both be good. I have tried Hi Smile toothpaste before and it was pretty yum. It was just not very efficient packaging, so I never went back to it. That's my little orientation haul. Again, did I need it? No, but I see shiny free stuff and I go, ooh, gimme. And then we had a little chat about the placements that we've got. I've got a placement coming up on Wednesday. And when the person who was giving the placement talk started speaking, she was like, so how's everyone feeling about their placements? And people were like, oh, good. And she's like, is anyone nervous? And I'm like, terrified. Just as like a little joke. Like for real though, I'm kind of like really nervous, but everyone kind of giggled and she was like, it's so normal to be nervous. But then the person that I'm doing the placement with came up to me afterwards and was like, hey, if you're feeling nervous, if you want to meet up beforehand, we can go in together, might make it like more comfortable. And I was like, that is so kind and so sweet. I think that's just like a good little example of how kind everyone seems, and how it definitely was giving like, we're in this together, we're gonna work together. It's very much, I think that's like built into the course as well, that it's very much a like community vibe. We share, we learn together, we grow off and with each other. I will say it worries me a little bit as a massive introvert. I could feel myself throughout the day kind of like reach my social limit, even though everyone was so nice, but it was new people, so it was probably more draining than if I already knew these people, which, because there's only 40 people in the cohort, I am likely to get to know everyone. So yeah, I've got a good feeling about it. I think it's going to be a really beautiful environment, very supportive, which we love to see. We love to see. I actually loved as well, one of the people that was giving us the like overview at the start made the comment like, we don't have the best facilities, but what you will get is like a really supportive environment and like this and this and this. And I was like, I love the fact that they acknowledge that they don't have the best facilities. They haven't got the groundbreaking facilities, but they still have like very thorough learning, which I love that. I love that they're self-aware and that they know what their strengths are. So that gives me faith that they will give me the best that they can and that I will get the best learning that I can, because they're not like, they haven't got any false ideas about what they are and what they can provide me. So yeah, overall just really good vibes. Oh, and then at the very end we did a Kahoot, which is just so fun. I heard the music playing while we were like, I think it was when we were on break or something, and I literally turned to the people on my table and I was like, is that Kahoot? I was like, I heckin' love a Kahoot. Something that wasn't so positive and that I wasn't anticipating was how crowded my trains and trams were Oh my god. I think the problem is that I'm on there at exactly the same time as all the school kids, or have been today. So I think in future I'm gonna really try and not be on the train at the same time as the school kids, because first of all, there's so many of them and they are so loud. And I just kind of want to chill out, you know? We were just like packed in, especially on the tram. The train wasn't so bad. I did get on the train earlier before it got busy, so I at least had a seat. But on the tram, oh my gosh, we packed like sardines. I didn't really have anything to hold on to at first when I got on the tram. I was like leaning over this woman's head to try and get the little like loop handle thing, which is not a stable thing to hold on to in the first place. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to not be there during crazy time, which I think might mean I need to get on campus earlier. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I think that's everything. Tomorrow I have a day off, so I'm gonna build those bookcases behind me, I think. And I'm also gonna have to go shopping for some clothes for my placement, because I don't have clothes to wear for my placement, which is such a random problem to have. So I'm gonna do that, but I'll probably check in with you next on placement day. O week is now done. A little bit of a time skip there. It's been a lot. I am so tired. I had my observation placement on Wednesday, and then we had a little debrief on Friday. It is now Saturday. The placement day was so intense. I was in a hospital setting, and I won't tell you too much detail because confidentiality and so on and so forth, but I spent the first half of the day in the brain injury unit, and then the second half of the day we were in acute care, and it was so full on. We saw such a broad range of patients and like scenarios and treatments. We saw assessments. It was just so much and such a broad scope. But I think I have learnt that I am not necessarily suited to a hospital environment. I found it really overstimulating and a bit confronting. It does make me curious about pediatrics, because I'm thinking after my experience with adults that maybe pediatrics actually will be more suited to me, whereas I wasn't entirely sure where I wanted to go before, but I will have plenty of experience in different areas and different fields, so I can figure that out through the course as I go. I'll have plenty of pediatric and adult placements, but I pretty much, after I got home from my placement, just like absolutely crashed. I fell asleep on my couch and woke up at like 2 a.m. like, what year is it? I was just so exhausted, and I will admit, I finished that day kind of feeling like, have I made a mistake? Is this not the career for me? But I think it was just a case of being really overwhelmed by seeing so many new things in a new environment, and in an environment that may not be suited to me, and that's great that I know that now. One of the great things about speech pathology is that it is such a broad field. There are so many different areas of work, lots of different niches. I'm mainly interested in the voice, but that's such a small part of speech pathology. A lot of the patients that we looked at had different like cognitive difficulties. We did some swallowing assessments, not necessarily like voice focused. I think we saw like 8 different patients on placement, which is a lot. We were talking to other people who went to different places for placement, and some people saw like 3 patients in a day. So there's a big difference there. Hospital environment is very fast paced. It's good that I know that may not be for me. I now have that experience, and I'm not gonna start working at a hospital in future and then go, hang on, this isn't what I thought it was. So yeah, that's a really positive thing. And then Friday we had a little debrief. We went through some reflection work. We reflected on what we saw at the placement. We discussed a bit about the different types of placements we'll go on, the like scheduling and the strategy for that. We had a talk about giving and receiving feedback, and yeah, as I said, a lot of reflection stuff, reflection skills, and using your transferable skills from one area in another area. And then at the end of the day, we had a little like mentor meeting. You can choose to join this program where you get a second-year mentor, so I joined because why not? And we had a little chat with our mentor at the end of the day. It was just a quick little check-in. It was a little bit more motivating than the placement for sure. So yeah, it's been quite a roller coaster. I feel like after the first day I was like so excited, a little bit like overwhelmed, but like super inspired and motivated. After the placement I was feeling like whoa, not sure about this, really overwhelmed. And then, can you hear that plane? That is so loud. And then by the end of the third day, feeling a little bit more settled, I'm gonna ride the wave. I've been doing some like time blocking to see how I'm gonna fit in my hours of study through the week, and it's gonna be really busy. I tried to apply for some shifts at work, which I hadn't been able to do yet because I didn't have my timetable, and all the shifts are already taken. So who knows whether or not I will be working, because we don't know what days our like placement allocations are on until 2 weeks in advance, and that may not be enough notice to get shifts at work. So will I continue working with my company? Will I go back to running kids parties on the weekend? Will I just not work at all because this is going to be so intense? Who knows? Working and doing the like 3 hours minimum of commuting a day, I feel like that's a big ask, you know? As I said, I'm just trying to take it one step at a time, ride the wave, figure it all out as we go, because I cannot even begin to know everything right now. I cannot begin to know how I am going to experience this, but I'm going to stay optimistic. I'm going to keep my mind open. I started this year with the intention to approach the year with courageous curiosity. So I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to just be curious about the course, be curious about the world around me and the lifestyle of this era I'm heading into, and be courageous about it instead of shying away and saying it's all too much before I even know what it is. I am a pro when it comes to catastrophizing, so that's exactly what we're trying to avoid here. But yeah, I should have some removalists arriving today with the rest of my stuff from Sydney, so I can finally get all my stationery and all that. Like I mentioned at the start of this vlog, I couldn't set up my desk and everything properly because a lot of my stuff is still in Sydney, but I'm gonna have my printer, I'm gonna have a lamp for my desk, I'm gonna have all my stationery, folders and so on and so forth. I'm so excited. So I think that's gonna be a little bit of a distraction to start with, but then I'm gonna feel more settled. I'm gonna have all my stuff. It's gonna be really, really nice. But then for the rest of the weekend, I'm gonna try and knuckle down and really get all of the rest of my prep work done. There's already like online learning and stuff I need to do, so I'm gonna try and get all of that done so that I am ready for next week, my first official week as a Master of Speech Pathology student, because this week didn't really count. You know, it was a week. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below if you're a Master of Speech Pathology student, or if you're thinking about studying speech pathology and there's anything you're curious about, anything you want to see, anything you want to know. I'm taking you guys along for this journey with me, so I want to make sure that you're seeing the things you want to see. That being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!